Used by Xerox Star Computer. Today, it is offered with some Apple PCs. What is this input device that was created?
Clements, Brian.
The mouse?
The mouse, created to help people use the computer without any special training. For 10 points, if a plant has 24 chromosomes in the nucleus of its egg cell, how many chromosomes would there be in the zygote?
Clements, Salim.
12.
No. Of this plant, Taylor.
Taylor, Mitesh.
48.
It would be 48. Right. For 5 points, which sport did O.K. Bovard describe as cow pasture pool?
Clements, Ben.
Polo.
Not polo. Not a bad try. Taylor?
Taylor, Rick.
Golf.
Golf is right for 5 points. I have a 10-pointer. The word gerrymandering denotes the division of a voting district into a voting area into election districts so as to give one political party an electoral majority in as large a number of districts as possible. Which two words were used to form the word gerrymandering? We stumped them. Jerry and salamander. No score. I have a 5-point visual question. Look at your screen here in the Channel 2 studio. At the time of the Spanish conquest, this fruit was being cultivated by Native Americans.
Taylor, Rick.
Kiwis.
Not the kiwi, in Central and
Clements, Brian.
Avocado.
avocado. Right, Central and South America. And yes, it is a fruit. For 10 points, Steve Bartlett was elected as mayor to succeed Annette Strauss in which city? Which Texas city?
Clements, Ben.
Dallas.
Dallas is right. They had to give them Texas to get the answer, but that's correct. For 5 points, love is what happens to men and women who don't know each other. What is the abstract noun in this quotation by W. Somerset Maugham? The abstract noun.
Clements, Brian.
Love.
Love is correct for 5 points. A 10-pointer, multiple choice. Which event came first? First Crusade begins. Plague sweeps Europe. 100 Years' War begins. Fall of Byzantine Empire. And Joan of Arc executed. Which came first? First Crusade?
Clements, Ben.
The plagues.
No.
Taylor, Rick.
Fall of Byzantine Empire?
No, it was the First Crusade. For 5 points, no matter where one builds a shelter, obviously it has a shape. Frank Lloyd Wright had a theory about the meaning of various geometric shapes used in shelters. Match the shape with what it signified to Wright. Here are the shapes: circle, square, triangle. Now, here are the meanings: integrity, infinity, and aspiration.
Clements, Connie.
Infinity was a circle, integrity was the square, and aspiration was the triangle.
You got it. Connie, 5 points for the Clements squad, and I have a 10-point music question. You're about to hear a concerto by J.S. Bach. Listen carefully and identify the featured solo instrument.
Clements, Connie.
The flute.
It's not the flute.
Taylor, Elizabeth.
Oboe.
Oboe is correct. You have 10 points. And here's a 10-pointer. Spell the 13-letter word that means placement side by side. Can you think of the word? If so, spell it for us. As Clements leads it 30 to 25 at this juncture.
Clements, Connie.
Juxtaposition, Juxtaposition.
Well done, Connie. Correct for 10 points. I have a 5-point question. A chest of drawers, often topped with a mirror, or someone who helps a star with his wardrobe.
Taylor, Elizabeth.
Secretary.
No, is called...
Clements, Salim.
Dresser.
You thought of it, Salim. Dresser is right. Multiple choice now, worth 5. The best method for the correlation of sedimentary rock layers several hundred kilometers apart is by comparing the A, index fossils in the layers, B, layers by walking the outcrop, C, thickness of the rock layers, or D, color of the rock layers.
Clements, Brian.
Fossils. Index fossils A.
Index fossils in the layers. Choice A is correct. For 10 points, John Quincy Adams, the 6th president, was the first to be inaugurated wearing long pants. What type of pants was George Washington?
Clements, Salim.
Knickerbockers. Knickers.
Knickers is
I'll take that. They're in New York. Their nickname is Knickerbockers, but he corrected
changed
to
his
Knickers,
answer
and
in
it's
time,
fine.
says the judge. Knickers is what we were looking for. Loose-fitting short pants, gathered at the knee, usually worn with socks up to the knee. For 10 points, a visual question for you. Lord & Taylor carries impeccable business apparel.
Taylor, Rick.
Third one.
It is the third one. That's the chain's impeccable logo. Very good. For 10 points, what is the relationship between the resistance of a conductor, and its cross-sectional area?
Taylor, Mitesh.
The resistance of the conductor is related to the square of the area?
No. Clements.
In time, Salim.
Inversely proportional.
That is correct. They vary inversely for 10 points. And that's all we have time in the warm-up round. We'll be back to play the bonus round and meet the contestants in just a moment. Don't go away. This is the fourth round of the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. That means each team has a 2-0 or 3-0 record to get to this point. Taylor, at this point in the match, has 35, and Clements leads with 70 points. Now we'll meet the contestants, first of all, from Sugarland Clements High School. This is an all-senior team. Welcome, Brian Reed, Student Council President, National Honor Society member, and he plans to be a physician. Any particular area of specialization, Brian?
Obstetrics.
Obstetrics, okay. Next is Connie Moon, National Merit semifinalist and president of Mu Alpha Theta. Next is Salim Mitha, president of the Spanish Honor Society and a National Merit Commended Scholar. Ben Simar is Spanish Club member, an Eagle Scout who wants to be in the U.S. Foreign Service. Angela Lee and Blake Wycliffe are their alternates, and John Stavanoa, their coach. That's the team from Clements. Sugarland. Now from Katy, Taylor High School, senior Mitesh Patel is a National Merit semifinalist. He's a member of the academic decathlon team, president of Mu Alpha Theta and Jets, and a member of the speech and debate squad. Melanie is next. Melanie Ulrich. She's on the academic decathlon team, participates in Amnesty International, works on the school newspaper, and is a National Merit Commended student. Next to her is Elizabeth Stockton, a senior, a band officer, has participated in Girls State and Girls Nation, and she's a National Merit Commended student. And now let's meet junior Rick Zaffer. Rick Zaffer, would we say?
Zuffer.
Zephyr.
Zuffer.
Zuffer.
Yeah.
Rick is on the speech and debate squad, and he is violent femmes are, in his opinion, equal to Mozart. I'm reading this for the first time. Okay. You can interpret that as you wish. The alternates are Reggie Sony and Ankur Kamdar. Shirley Koss and Peggy Schneider are their coaches, and it's all uncensored, the team from Taylor High School. Our judges for this competition are, first of all, Professor Tom Hudson, Department of Physics, University of Houston, and Mr. Mike Mastandria, the chief judge of the Texaco Star National Academic Championship. Who knows, maybe it'll be one of these teams to advance all the way to nationals by winning the Houston-area Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Bonus round, okay. If you get a toss-up right, you'll have a chance to huddle together for a 4-part bonus. Rhyming pairs is your first subject. And here's a 10-point toss-up. What type of stone would you use to remove calluses from your feet?
Clements, Brian.
Pumice.
Pumice is right, Brian, for 10 points. Okay, Brian, Connie, Salim, and Ben, rhyming pairs. If I said telephoning Nobel chemist Linus, your answer would be calling Pauling, okay? Identify these other rhyming pairs. For 5 points, gave money to an assistant. It's a rhyming pair. Gave money to an assistant.
Answer?
Oh, man.
Didn't quite get the idea. Okay, paid aid. Okay. Shakespearean sonnets is next. Here's a 5-point toss-up for both schools. Name the country of origin of the following dishes: Swiss steak, Russian dressing, vichyssoise, chop suey, and hamburger in a bun.
Taylor, Rick.
USA.
USA for all of them is correct, Rick. For 5 points, Rick will be joined by Elizabeth, Melanie, and Mitesh of Taylor on Shakespearean sonnets. For 5 points, in the first line of a familiar sonnet, Shakespeare compares the addressee to a day of what season?
Summer.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Right. For 10 points, 18. A woman is addressed in 26 sonnets. What adjective is frequently used to describe her?
I don't know.
Adjective. Just go. Fair.
Sexy.
Your answer?
Fair.
Not fair. She's the dark lady. So we stop you with 5 points. Our score is 80 to 45 in favor of Clements. We'll have a bonus about cars next. Here's your 10-point toss-up. No curtain, no scenery. The audience arriving sees an empty stage in half light. Presently, the stage manager, hat on, and
Clements, Connie.
The play Our Town by Thornton Wilder.
we needed both of them. Our Town by Thornton Wilder. The stage manager, hat on, pipe in mouth, enters stage directions taken from which play by which playwright. Car for you, Clements. For 5 points, scarcity raises the mystique. Was said about the limited production of which new 1989 Mazda sports car?
Miata.
Miata is right. Okay. Sometimes they get so excited about knowing it, they forget the rules. Okay. For 10 points, steam was one method of powering cars around the turn of the century. Internal combustion was another. What was the third method of power used then? It may make a major comeback in our day.
Electricity.
Electric cars, right. For 15 points, the latest country on the Pacific Rim to produce a cheap, compact car has seen success with the Proton saga. In what rapidly industrializing nation does the Proton jam the highways of Kuala Lumpur?
Oh, Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Malaysia is right. You needed the city to get to the country, didn't you, Ben? And for 20 points, complete this sequence of numbers. 190, 300, 420, and so forth.
560.
They're the numbers of current models of Mercedes-Benz. 560 is correct. You ran the category. Okay. Civil War's your next bonus. Okay, maybe it'll be Taylor in on this 10-point musical toss-up. Listen to the following Grammy-winning performance and identify the female vocalist. Taylor, Elizabeth.
Anne Murray.
That is Anne Murray. Could I have this dance? Okay, Taylor, Civil War. For 5 points, the North usually named battles after the nearest body of water. The South after what?
Town.
The city or town.
Nearest settlements or towns, right? For 10 points, his ships blockaded southern ports. His river fleet attempted to cut the Confederacy in two by advancing up the Mississippi River. Name this Union admiral.
No.
Answer?
Sheridan.
Sheridan.
Not Sheridan, that was Admiral David Farragut. So we can't go on, and in fact, we're out of time. In the bonus round, when we return, Stump the Experts, and these categories for your consideration, contestants: folk music, social studies, science, and the mystery category. Thanks for staying with us. At halftime on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge, Clements still in the lead, 140 to 60 at this point. Questions used on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge are authenticated by Questions Unlimited of Columbus, Ohio. It's 60 seconds round time, and here's how we play it. After you make your selection, we'll give you 60 seconds to answer as many 10-pointers as you can. When time is up, that's it. The second team may take a shot at any questions the first team misses. And if you run the category, we'll give you a 20-point bonus. Taylor, pick a good one and run the category. How about it? Mitesh?
The mystery category.
Mystery category starts with V. Start the clock. Here we go. This thick potato soup is often served cold.
Gouache.
No? What liquid propellant rocket was developed at Peenemünde, Germany between 1938 and
V2.
V2. This William Makepeace Thackeray novel is subtitled A Novel Without a Hero.
Pass.
Okay? The four most sacred books of Hinduism are called what?
Vedas.
Right. This independent state is located on the west bank of the Tiber River.
Vatican City.
Yes. Electrons in the outermost shell of an atom.
Valence.
Right. Congressional act that provided for federal enforcement of the 18th Amendment prohibiting liquor. What was the act called?
Oh,
Pass.
Okay. Statue of a Roman god overlooking the steel-producing city of Birmingham, Alabama.
Vulcan.
Vulcan. Cavity in the cytoplasm of a cell.
Vacuole.
Right. Province located along the Mediterranean Sea in eastern Spain. Oh, time runs out, and it was Mike Mastandria, 60
points.
Okay. On the mystery category starts with V. Very well, Clements. Can you name the thick potato soup often served cold?
Borscht.
No, it starts with V, not B.
It said borscht.
And so
Oh,
it's,
sorry.
oh, you said borscht.
Yeah,
No.
borscht.
There's a soup called borscht, but not borscht.
Oh.
There is a vichyssoise.
This is what.
This William Makepeace Thackeray novel is subtitled A Novel Without a Hero.
Vanity Fair.
It is Vanity Fair. Congressional act that provided for federal enforcement of the 18th Amendment prohibiting liquor.
Wolf Act.
No, that was the Volstead Act. And province located along the Mediterranean Sea in eastern Spain.
Valencia.
Valencia is right. You picked up 3 out of the 4 leftovers. Did Clements. And it's your turn up to bat. Clements, what'll it be?
Should be social studies. Social science.
Social studies, as they attempt to increase their lead. Start the clock. Here we go. The establishment of military authority over a civilian population in time of war or emergency is called what?
Emergency rule. Military rule.
Military rule.
No? What are the 3 inalienable rights of the people guaranteed by the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Right. Which country is not a member of the Organization of American States? Canada, the United States,
Canada.
Barbados,
Canada.
Haiti?
Canada.
Right. Which political party derives its name from the Latin and French word meaning belonging to all or common?
Republic.
Republican.
What is the only thing that you cannot insure through Lloyd's of London?
Life.
Oh, it is a life.
Pass it, pass it.
Pass.
In politics, a law which has been passed by the legislature is called an act. What is it usually called while it is pending?
Bill.
Right. Of Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Finland, which one does not have a king or queen?
Norway.
Norway.
No? What was the name of the process of making federal laws? Time runs out, and
30 points.
30 points on social studies. This is your time to capitalize, Taylor. The establishment of military authority over a civilian population in time of war or emergency. It's called what?
Martial law.
Martial law is right. Which political party derives its name from the Latin and French word meaning belonging to all or common?
Democrats.
No, it's communism. What is the only thing that you cannot insure through Lloyd's of London?
life. Just say life. Just say life.
Life.
Just say life, Rick says, and that gets you 10 points. Of Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Finland, which one does not have a king or queen?
Finland.
Finland is right. So, Taylor had a little bit of an edge in the 60 seconds.
Chip, you have to read part of 8.
Oh,
did get
thank
into
you.
that
Thank
one.
you. We did not. Okay, and we're referring
To the
this
word
one
laws.
to Taylor, right? Okay.
Yes.
What was the name of the process of making federal laws? And that's when time expired, Taylor. Based on that information, can you...
Your answer?
Legislation.
Well, we're going to say laws void, which was practiced by many U.S. states from time to time until the Civil War. It was nullification. We'll be back in a moment to play the Stump the Experts round. And the game has tightened up. As you can see, 150 for Taylor, 190 for Clements. We'll have a series of rapid-fire Stump the Expert-style questions until time runs out, and we start with a 15-point art question, so look at your monitor. It is formed when a river, having bent in almost a complete circle...
Taylor, Mitesh.
Oxbow Lake.
Oxbow Lake is right, or we would have taken the artist Thomas Cole. For 15 points, besides being letters of the Greek alphabet, alpha, beta, theta, and delta are all A, notes on the diatonic scale, B, architectural columns, C, brainwave patterns, D, classes of bacteria, or E, U.S. spacecraft. Alpha, beta, theta, and delta.
Clements, Ben.
Brainwaves.
Brainwave patterns. Very good. A 20-point literature question. It was reported in 1990 that Cross Creek in Florida was going dry after 5 years of drought. Which author's 1942 novel entitled Cross Creek made this stream famous? For 20 points.
In time, Clements, Brian.
Cooper.
Not Cooper. Taylor, can you take it?
Taylor, Elizabeth.
William Faulkner.
No, it was the same one that wrote The Yearling, Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings. For 15 points, better known for his role as James Bond, Sean Connery played a British investigator of sorts in a Benedictine abbey in Italy.
Clements, Connie.
The name of the road.
The name of the rose. Well done. I have now a 20-point question. Some historians date the beginning of World War II at what year with the Japanese invasion of
Clements, Ben.
1936.
of Manchuria. Taylor?
Taylor, Rick.
1935?
No, it was 1931, a 20-point audio question. A period of national mourning was declared in Italy following this composer's death in 1901. Who was he? Listen.
Taylor, Melanie.
Verdi.
Giuseppe Verdi, worth 20 points for Melody and Taylor. 15 points. The Pater Noster is the same as communion, Lord's Prayer, baptism, last rites, or confirmation. Pater Noster.
Clements, Connie.
Last rites.
Not the last rites. Taylor?
Taylor, Rick.
Baptism?
No, it's the Lord's Prayer. It's Latin for Our Father. 20-point math question. Using X, Y, and A, give the standard form of the equation of a parabola.
Clements, Salim.
Y equals A, X squared.
That's incorrect. Taylor, you trail by 35, and this is a 20-pointer. Standard form of the equation of a parabola. Y squared equals 4AX. A 20-pointer. Here's a list of artists. Give them to me in chronological order, earliest to latest. Turner, Michelangelo, Duchamp, and Lysippus.
Clements, Connie.
Lysippus, Michelangelo, Turner, and Duchamp.
That is the answer for 20 points. I have a 15-point multiple choice question. The fan at the front of a car engine sits at the shaft which turns the oil pump, automatic choke, power steering pump, water pump, or alternator.
Clements, Salim.
The choke.
Not the choke. Taylor for 15.
Taylor, Mitesh.
Alternator?
No, the water pump, a 20-point art question. A highly imaginative coloration gives this painting the feeling that the models were spotlighted with a blue gel. Entitled Lovers in Blue, it is the work of which French artist?
Clements, Connie.
Matisse.
It's not Matisse, but that's a good try. Taylor, take another look and take a 20-point guess.
2 minutes left.
And the 2-minute warning has been issued. That is Marc Chagall for 20 points. Since last summer, which Iowa city has been the site of numerous cross burnings because the city council adopted plans to promote minority immigration? Which Iowa city?
In time.
Ring again.
Ring again, please. Connie.
Des Moines.
Not Des Moines. Taylor?
Taylor, Elizabeth.
Sioux City.
No, it was Dubuque. For 20 points, name the only state that has both an eastern and western border with Canada.
Taylor, Elizabeth.
It's not Vermont.
Clements, Ben.
Maine.
Maine is right for 20 points. I have a 15-pointer. During the approximately 200 years in which Japan isolated herself, she allowed foreigners to stop and trade at only one port city. Name this city.
Clements, Ben.
Hiroshima.
No? Taylor, do you know?
Taylor, Rick.
Hiroshima?
Nagasaki. Close. For 20 points, composed by Igor Stravinsky and choreographed by Sergei Diaghilev, the ballet The Rite of Spring created a riot when it debuted in Paris in 1913. Translate the English title into French. English title, The Rite of Spring. What would the French be? For 20 points.
Taylor, Rick.
Le Roi de Printemps?
Incorrect. Clements? Le Sacre du Printemps. For 15 points, what is the name for an instrumental piece that takes its form directly from the composer's imagination? Listen. The game is now over. Fantasia is the answer. And let's check that final score. It is 185 for Taylor, 260 for Clements. The winner, Sugarland Clements High School. Our congratulations to both teams on a game well played. It'll be Clements advancing to the quarterfinal round. They'll be playing the winner of our next contest. That's next week, Bel Air versus Langham Creek. I'll be there. I hope you will too. So long, everybody.